Learning a new language is tough. You memorize words, study grammar, and practice conjugations. But real fluency? That takes practice, a lot of practice. And without regular conversations, progress can feel slow and frustrating. Studying alone is limiting. Reading and writing help, but real conversation skills come from conversing. Without a partner, it's hard to improve vocabulary, learn natural phrasing, or gain confidence in real-world interactions. Conversation groups are hard to find and schedule. Language exchange meetups can be helpful, but they're not always convenient. Finding the right partner, aligning schedules, and getting enough practice time is a challenge. That's where AI comes in. With the latest advancements in language models like ChatGPT, we built an interactive role-playing system that helps you practice real conversations anytime, anywhere. AI is the perfect conversation partner. Our system lets you practice real-world conversations. It plays along in role-based scenarios, corrects mistakes, translates phrases, and even explains grammar, just like a patient teacher. And with support for over 50 languages, you can start learning any language today. And the best part is that the system is open source and it's free, so long as you have an API key from OpenAI. Let me show you how this system works. Follow the instructions in the download page and run the system from the command prompt using Python. The system will open a conversation window that has 4 parts. The top has a description of the role-playing scenario, and we call this the world model. It describes the roles for you, the AI, the location, and the backstory. On the left is the conversation panel, where the conversation between you and the AI is shown. On the right is the instruction panel, where the translations and explanations are shown. In the bottom of the app is the command area, where you type your conversations or commands. If in the conversation you type help, or any other phrase that tells the AI that you need help, the system will open a help window that explains what you can type and how the system works. The help page will also tell you what commands you can use. For this demonstration, we're learning Croatian. Notice that right above the text input area, it says the level is set to beginner. This means the AI will use simpler sentences, and when it speaks, it will also provide an English translation. In this scenario, I'm a traveler speaking with a bakery owner. Let's start by saying hello. This much I already know how to say in Croatian. The AI responds with a greeting and asks how it can help. Great! Now let's ask for some bread. I don't remember how to say that, so I'll ask the AI, how do you say, do you have bread in Croatian? Notice that the AI places the translation in the instruction panel on the right-hand side. This keeps explanations and translations separate from the actual conversation. I can copy and paste the phrase to continue, and the AI responds with a more complex sentence, asking what type of bread I'd like. I don't fully understand the first part of the phrase, so I'll ask the AI for an explanation. All I have to do is ask it to explain the phrase. The instruction panel now displays a detailed breakdown, explaining the phrase, its vocabulary, grammar notes, and verb conjugations. Now, I get it. I'd like to buy some sourdough bread, but I don't know how to say sourdough bread in Croatian. No problem, I can just ask the AI to translate it. Fantastic! Now I know the name in Croatian. Now let's ask if they have this type of bread. The AI keeps the conversation flowing, and I've already learned a lot. I can continue asking how to say different phrases, and the AI will provide the most appropriate translation. As the conversation progresses, the AI tracks the context. For example, if I just say sourdough bread, the AI will understand that this is in the context of the conversation and that I want to pick up the bread tomorrow and will respond appropriately. At any time, I can switch to advanced mode by simply typing level advanced. Now, the AI will use more complex sentences, richer vocabulary, and stop providing translations where appropriate. As we progress, the AI engages the user so the conversation remains fluid. I can also save my conversation by typing save, followed by a name, allowing for easy retrieval and access whenever needed in the future. Switching languages is just as easy. I can ask the AI to change the conversation language. Let's switch to Spanish. The system updates the default language and generates a new world model appropriate for the new language and level. Now, I'm a student speaking with a professor. Let's greet the professor in Spanish. Since I'm at the advanced level, the AI responds entirely in Spanish without a translation. If I need more help, I can always switch back to beginner. Now, let's test how the AI handles mistakes. I'll say something that's not quite correct, but still something a native speaker would understand. A person would infer the meaning and continue the conversation, and as expected, the AI picks up on my meaning, responds naturally, and subtly corrects my mistake, just like a friend would. As before, if I need more clarification, I can ask the AI to explain a phrase in Spanish. It will break it down with detailed notes on vocabulary, grammar, verbs, and conjugations. That wraps up our demo. We hope you find this tool helpful and enjoy using it to learn your language of choice. Happy learning!